This is a poem that I wrote in Brazil in January 2020 called Iguatu. It's the name of the town that is located in the northeast of Brazil, in the interior, the Sertão, the drylands. And it was a place where my cousin went as missionary and died there in 1973, before I was born. And I made that journey to Iguatu, and this is what came out of that journey. I read a line from a Mineiro poet who wrote, "Absence is a presence in me." Reading a poem is a slow act of contemplation in a moment of the day the devil cannot find. I was born when the sun and Pluto fought for my location, the burning, brightest, boiling giver of life, and the coldest, darkest, remote star deep inside the soul. I'm caught between absolute defeat and absolute desire. Under the canopy of stars, we are wanderers. Iguatu. We have been a civilization of sky worshippers, children of a celestial father. The forests were monstrous, but they have always been divine. In the shadow, they have always been my home. It is time, with the animals, the plants, the stones, and the streams, to return again and stay loyal to the earth. Iguatu. When I opened my eyes, it brought me back to when my brother died, 20 years ago today. His spirit still crackles in my mind's eye. His charming sneer wakes me up to vitality again. I'm travelling now to the luminous green continent of Brazil, full of magic, full of pain, full of sun, full of rain, to find another one of my kin. On my way, I saw thousands of sub-Saharan Africans in chains, forced over in slave ships, Tupi and Guarani driven from the coast, and desperate folk from Ireland in coffin ships arriving dead or sickly on the shore. This is tropical truth. This is Celtic truth. This is high Brazil in the Kerry Brazilian Sea. Iguatu. I sauntered up to the Sertão in the northeast to a town to find the river where my cousin drowned in 1973. The name of the river was the Jaguaribe. They call it the Dry River, but as his sister Joan said, there was nothing dry about it that day. Patrick was born in Castle Cove, Kerry. He just had that glow. He became a Redemptorist priest and headed off to Pindorama. He learnt the languages, he played the tunes, he rallied the kids, he said his prayers, he laughed everywhere he went. He sang a song about the devil who supposedly was buried down in Killarney and then rose again and joined the British Army. He used to make up the verses here and there, and the displaced locals shone with him. Iguatu. We are the only creatures that are allowed to feel that we don't belong here. While we seem to be there, our identity and presence can be absent entirely. Tupi, Guarani, Irish, African. The love songs are sad, the war songs are happy. We sing when we are grieving. Longing is the loss of life, and loss is the life of longing. This is tropical truth. This is Celtic truth. This is high Brazil in the Kerry Brazilian Sea. This is real absence, a presence I carry in me. Sing for the ancestor, smile with the stranger, write as the orphan. My mother, your father, my sisters, your brothers, my lovers, the sisters, the rivers, the trees, the leaves, the mountains, the seas, these dark geographies. O tears of drowning liberation, O heretic, holy, holy laughter. Iguatu.